Hey, it's Keegan. I am almost 16 months on testosterone and I'm a little over 3 months post-op with Dr. Garamoni. So that's basically what this video is going to be about, is focusing on my surgery, the costs, what it was like, and the recovery, and how my chest looks now. Because I scheduled my appointment back in November of 2012, they honored the price of $5,400 for surgery, instead of whatever they upped the price to now, which I think is closer, if not more than $6,000. For as far as expenses go, I offered to pay for 2/3 of the gas since we were taking my friend's car. I roughly paid about $289 for gas, and we had to do kind of a lot of driving back and forth from North Carolina to Florida and then different places in between there. So I'm sure it could have been lower had we not driven around so much. I think it was about $50 for food. We went to Publix and maybe Walmart to get food so that we weren't spending money eating out all the time, and so that we could also eat healthier. So we split some of that. The medication was $3.85 at Publix. I recommend going there. They're super cheap. We stayed in a hotel for 4 nights, which was $156. And then the hospital fee was $1,300, which you pay the day of the surgery, and then $4,100 to Dr. Garamoni, $500 of which is what you use to make the deposit, and then that's counted towards part of that $4,100. To talk about the trip, my friend Jesse and then my friend Kaylee, who accompanied me to Florida, we left March 10th, like the morning of, and drove from Asheville to, I think it was like around Orlando, which is where we were going to be staying with Kaylee's relatives. We arrived like that evening. They had cooked food for us. It was awesome. They were really friendly, really accommodating. One of them was a nurse, so she turned out to be really helpful as I was recovering. Dr. Garamoni's really friendly. His staff's great too. Had a good experience there. After the pre-op consultation, Jesse and I went over to Publix, which was within walking distance, to get my prescriptions filled. We just stayed in a motel, kind of went out and explored that area. And then that night, I had to shave my armpits. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know if that caught anybody else off guard, or maybe I just wasn't thinking about it, but I didn't think I'd have to shave. The next day, March 12th, that's when my appointment for surgery was scheduled. We checked in at 11:30. Paid them the $1,300 for the anesthesiology and all that. Around 12, I was called back for a urine sample and then returned to the waiting lobby with Jesse. Around 12:40-ish, I went to the prep area and got into like my gown and took all my piercings out and talked to the nurses. Around 1, they put the IV into my hand. For somebody who's been like doing weekly injections for 16 months, you'd think I'd be used to needles, but I was really dreading that part. But like 5 minutes later, they let Jesse come back, so he kind of hung out there until closer to 2, when they had Jesse go out to the lobby, and Dr. Garamoni came back and drew on my chest and showed me like where the incisions would be and whatnot. Sometime after that, sometime around 2, they put like the sedative into my IV drip, and pretty much after that, I really don't remember much. So when I woke up, like I had a sore throat. So the nurse was like feeding me ice, and I was still like hooked up to a machine that was like making sure that like my blood was circulating in my legs or whatever. 5:30, I guess, is when the nurse and Jesse like wheeled me out to the car, and I got in, and they placed like a pillow in front of me and then put the seatbelt on. On a scale from 1 to 10, pain-wise, like right after surgery, I would only classify it as a 2. Like, it really wasn't painful, it was just more like discomfort. So we got back to staying with Kaylee and her family, and they're so sweet, and were just very helpful and accommodating. Like, we always had like a cooked meal, like home cooked, and it was so good. Like, she should have been a chef. But the first night back, all I wanted was ice cream, so Kaylee and Jesse went and got me some, which was really sweet. And Kaylee even fed it to me. But that first day back, I was like in and out of sleep. I didn't ask for help much. I wasn't really doing much that I needed help, but like the second day, I think they were calling me stubborn because I wasn't asking for help. But I was asking for it when I really needed it. I just wasn't gonna be like, oh, can you hand me my cell phone? Like, I would just kind of like roll over and like try and do it myself because I'm really bad at asking for help. But luckily, like, I was with people who were like, we're gonna take care of you. Like, whether you ask for help or not, like, it's gonna happen. So that was nice. I guess probably after like the third day, like, I was starting to feel more. It still wasn't really painful, but it was really difficult to breathe with the ACE bandage. It was really tight, and I couldn't wait to get it taken off because it would like pinch like right under my arms, and then I was also getting like really itchy, like right on my chest, like kind of like under my arms and like my back. Since the ACE bandage is like so tight around your chest, it's really hard to tell like how flat you are, I guess. So I was telling Jesse that it really didn't feel like I had had surgery because it just felt like I was binding. There was so much padding that it felt like my chest was still there. So it really didn't feel real to me. I didn't believe that I really had surgery until Dr. Garamoni was taking the ACE bandage off. So that was kind of like a weird experience. Like, I would have people be like, oh, you've had surgery, I bet that feels great. And it's like, I don't know, like, I don't really feel any different yet, like, other than like feeling groggy and kind of feeling like crap. My friend Kaylee left Thursday night, and her family was gracious enough to let Jesse and I stay an extra night so that we wouldn't have to spend as much like on a hotel. And then I think Friday morning, he and I headed closer towards Dr. Garamoni's office so that we'd be there for the post-op consultation. And we stayed in a hotel and just kind of explored the area, watched movies, read books, did homework that we had been neglecting to do. The night before my post-op consultation, though, I ended up getting really sick. Like, midday, I started to get a migraine, tried to take a nap, it got a lot worse, and then I started getting nauseated, and then that night I started vomiting a lot, and poor Jesse had to hear it because we were sharing the room, but he went out to get me medicine, which was nice. Jesse and I checked out of the hotel, drove to Dr. Garamoni's office for the post-op consultation. So Dr. Garamoni came in with a nurse, and they started unwrapping me. That was really exciting, like watching that go down, and then like the actual reveal of my chest.
Alright, looks really good. Let's have you stand up here. Now let's take a look in the mirror together. So you can
It was like unbelievable. Like, I couldn't believe that my chest was that flat. It was like, oh my gosh, it's gone, like it's flat. Like, it just was unbelievable. I couldn't stop grinning. It felt great. When I came home, my roommates were super helpful, and then the first night I came back, like, the first thing I wanted to do was shower. So I threw on some swim trunks, and one of my roommates like washed my hair. Like, she just helped me, which was really nice. I don't know how many people can say their friends would do that for them, so that was really awesome. So basically, I'm just surrounded by awesome people who have been really supportive and accepting, and were just willing to help out, which made it a lot easier for me since I hate asking for help. So that was really great. So I guess I'll just take my shirt off and show you what my chest looks like. Let's see, alright. So this is like the left side. The scar is pretty flat all the way around. The nipple looks pretty good. And there's like, on this side, there's like some stretching, and you can kind of see like the sutures from inside or whatnot, but those have been fading. So I'm sure they'll go away soon. The right side, further back here, is a little more raised. I haven't been massaging them, like the incisions or whatnot. I should, like, I've done it a few times, but I should really do it more. I've been using Scar Guard, like the silicone stuff, and have used it just on the incisions. Other than that, I haven't really been using anything. I also kind of put off doing this video for a while because I was just feeling like really self-conscious about my body. Especially like not being able to work out for a while, but just in general, like even though I was really happy that I had chest surgery, I was still just not as comfortable as I would like to be. So I've been trying to eat healthier and working out. So hopefully soon I'll start feeling more like myself. My arms are maybe getting bigger. I don't know. But I'm a little bit happier, so that's what matters. I also, as far as like changes on testosterone, since I haven't really done an update on that for a while, I've definitely gotten hairier. Like I said, I'm getting some chest hair, legs are hairier, arms are getting hairier still, and my facial hair is starting to come in more. It was really crazy, so like I trimmed it the other day. But this is, I've got some sideburns a little bit. And then mainly just kind of like a neck beard and stuff. So I really want to grow a mustache. I can't grow that yet, and like I want more hair here, but it'll all come in time, I'm sure, but I can't wait. Dr. Garamoni did a great job. I'm really proud of my chest. Yeah, I'm not planning on getting any revisions. I think it all looks pretty great. If you have any questions, feel free to send them my way, and I will answer them. Yeah, I'm gonna put my shirt on and upload this video. Take care, bye. Stretching feels good.